Hello everyone, welcome back to Susie Saves. I'm Susie and it's everyone's favorite day of the week for cash stuffing. Welcome on in. If you're new here, hello, my name is Susie. We are a dual income household of me and my husband, and we are currently working on our 3 to 6 month emergency fund. I am a cash budgeter. I've been doing it about as long as this channel has been around, so about 2 years now. It has really helped me spend less money and take control of where the money has been going. It took a lot of my younger 20s to realize that if I keep money on a card, I will just spend it willy-nilly. So instead, we're trying to be good with our financial goals and do cash stuffing instead. So if that's something that interests you, welcome on in and let's go ahead and get started. This is the coin purse. It stays in my purse and it collects all of the coins. I only pay for things in whole dollar bills, and so all the coins that we are getting throughout the year will be put in a coin bank and then they are counted at the end of the year. So there's that. The only other thing I keep in my purse is my wallet. Currently, it has rollover from last week, so I stuff this every week. The goal is obviously not to spend all of the money out of it, so when there's money left over, we call that rollover because we just roll it over to the next week. So we'll go ahead and get the money out of here. It was $10 left in miscellaneous. Looks like 10, 14 in gas. Gas is just one of those things that fluctuates so much. I never know if I'm going to have extra. And then a few dollars in groceries. There we go, $6 in groceries. So there is the rollover. Now we're going to go ahead and get the money for this week. Here it is. Oh, one got left behind. So this is the money we'll be working with this week. So we have 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000. 100, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. So $1,232. Let's begin. That is a lot of money because we're dual income now, which has just been such a load off, really. Miscellaneous each week gets 30. I like to roll it with the bigger number on the outside so I know at least how much is in each of these packets without having to go into them. Gas gets 50. And then we already went grocery shopping and we spent $58 and our goal is 60, so it gets a single dollar. Some of these dollars are in rough shape, but that's okay. Here we go. So that is it for the wallet. Normally next I would move on to this brown binder, which is my husband's binder, but he asked for his money early, so I don't have anything to put into there this week. Next is my binder, which is this pink binder. For personal spending money, I get $50 a week, but I've already spent some of that, so I need 24. 1, 2, 3, 4. They are sticking together today. Oops, it's already open. So this brings my personal spending up to 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, $26. I have been keeping my spending money and spending it online recently, but Now I'm going to pull it out. Entertainment's not getting anything. Car insurance gets $13. One, two, and three. So right now, car insurance has 100, 200, and 10, 20, 30, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 247. Is that right, or was it 37? It should be the same as the phone bill because they're both about $650. So if we divide that by the 52 times we get paid, that leaves $13 a week. 2, 3. So this is up to 100, 210, 20, 30, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yes, 247 for these this week, which is perfect, right on track. We've not had to, you know, make sure that we're on track with those. We've been able to fill them every week. This next binder is the green binder, the like Susie color binder. This is for our family. So this is both stuff me and my husband pull out of. Rent is getting $200. There is a 1 month ahead in here. So we should be at, I'm gonna sneeze, 1,200 in here. I believe. Yes, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's our 1 month ahead. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, which is what we're on right now. This is a magic month, so we'll have an extra week where we could or could not put money towards rent. I'm leaning on going ahead and continuing to put money in rent, even though we don't need to that week, because at the end of the year, I am out of work for 2 weeks, so might just want to keep that up and going to make sure that that transition is as smooth as possible. Car maintenance gets $10. So fun fact, we did get some car maintenance done. This is for my husband's car. Technically it's for both of ours, but his is the one that needed work right now. And we contacted the guy and he said that he couldn't get the car in until the 20th. And my dad overheard that conversation and was like, we can do it. Let's just do it. So we dropped it off at my dad's house. My husband's out next week. He's flying out to Seattle again for work. And so I was like, well, if he's not going to be here using the car that week, it's perfect to like, that should be the week that we go and drop it off. So we went and dropped it off and my dad thinks that he can fix it really easily and that it's not going to cost a lot of money. So this is just a whole bunch of money that we have in our emergency car maintenance fund, which is fantastic. So 100, 200, 300, 400, 50, 70, 90, is it 4, 5, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 65, 75, 6, 7, 8, 9. So $579, which is more than we've ever had in our car maintenance fund. But that's really good because I do actually want to get this fund up to like maybe $1,000. But I don't know because we'll also be starting a car fund soon after the 3 to 6 month fund is filled. For pets is getting $10. And we had to use a little bit of money out of this week because Miss Julia's light went out. So we had to go buy her a new light. And those are like $15. So 10, 20, 30, 45, 55. Oh gosh, that's a lot of ones. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Oh gosh, that wasn't what I was supposed to do. Let's try again. 10, 20, 30, 45, 55, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 77, which is not bad. I don't think we need pet food anytime soon. At the start of the month, we will need flea medicine for the cats. But Again, nothing super pressing that like has to be done right now with any of this stuff, so hopefully we can keep it that way and we don't have any emergencies going on, but right now we're looking good. Yeah, so we're just gonna try and fill this up for the vet visit. So we're gonna have to put some extra money in this once the 3 to 6 month fund gets funded. Health and beauty gets $10. I was supposed to get a haircut last week. That did not end up happening. I have to schedule it for sometime next week or it will be too late and the wedding will be here. So we're at 110, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 95, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 199. 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 95, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to go ahead and add 1 and make this an even 200. I know I had some rollovers, so I'm okay to do that. Woo! Gifts. We spent a little bit out of gifts this week for Mother's Day, but again, it looks like we're still on track for the birthdays we have coming up, so not super worried about that. It gets $10, so we're at $110. We are going to have to put some money in this at the end of this month because we have been invited to a graduation party for a close friend who just graduated college, and we talked about how much money we wanted to give them. We are in a lower income area, so we were debating like we probably shouldn't give them that much because we didn't want to give more than like the parents might give, but we were also like, we are in a place to give pretty generously. So we've been kind of debating back and forth about it, but I do think we're going to go ahead and give them like $250 for graduation. This is a college graduation. It's not a high school graduation, and not all of the friends in our friend group have gone to college or are going to college. So it's a pretty big success, and we want to celebrate that for them. So entertainment's not getting anything. Oh my gosh, this wedding. Okay. So we did buy some wedding stuff this week. Let me see here. Here we go. The last thing was the Bachelorette, or the Bachelor Party, and actually, we'll just call it today, the 11th. Actually, he gave back 200 of that, so we were good on that. That brings us up to $1,376. And then we bought a whole bunch of stuff this week. So we bought dress sizing, arch. I'm just trying to make sure I don't count things twice. Bridesmaids. Okay, so I got flowers for my bouquet. I don't know. It was $20. 56. Then we bought some speakers. We bought a mic and speaker, and the speakers were actually a lot of money. No, they were $140, and then the other one was $110. So altogether they were $250. It was just easy. It's cheaper than renting to buy them. And then we got linens for the tables, and that was $240. So we are spending this money, but that's okay. It is what it is. 135.6.4. There we go. Minus 250. 1,106. Minus 240. We're under the $1,000 mark. To be 100% transparent, it does look like we are going to be over budget. My husband and I have been talking about it, and I've been worried about it, and he said it's a once-in-a-lifetime event. We're already going to be so much cheaper than other weddings. If we have to have another $1,000, like, I'm not worried about it, and I'm not either, but it does kind of suck because I did want it to be like a $5,000 wedding, but I think we're looking at closer to $6,000. Right now, the things we have, well, we have a few things left to pay for. But the big things are the dessert, which is $300, the drinks, which I think are going to be $500, the photographer, we did the down payment, but we need another half, which is another $300, and then some miscellaneous stuff, so like a few pans, some decorative stuff, signs to say like park here and stuff like that. So we'll see how we make out. It's still not bad, but the wedding binder is little itty bitty right now. Okay, for the Roths, I'm almost done. One more week. For my Roth IRA, I put in $135, and that gets my yearly contribution up to $1,755. My husband also got a contribution to his Roth for $135. And that brings his yearly contribution up to $725, which is great. Way more than he's ever had, so can't complain. For stocks, I worked a full week last week, so it gets $25. So that brings the stock total up to $530 of contribution this year. Next is this emergency fund, which we will fill out as soon as we know how much money we have left. All right, so let's see how much money we have left. And I've been debating about the folder. I moved it, and I think I'm gonna move it to here in the very back behind, because I think that makes the most sense. Okay, so we have, this is all of the rollover. There was nothing, when we went through the envelopes, there was nothing that stood out to be like too low or scary or anything like that. So I do think we're just gonna go ahead and put all this in savings. Like I said, the car maintenance turned out to be a lot less than we thought. The only other place we could put some stuff is into the wedding, but I don't want to do that yet. We'll probably just cash flow the rest of the little stuff as it comes. So we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, and 50, 60, 570, 580, 880, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So $890. No, 800, yeah, right? 800, 60, 70, 80. Sure, I have no problem with that. So we'll put in $860. That gets our total savings, almost to $4,205. This is not the entirety of our savings. I've talked about this a little bit, but that is okay. Oh, this is already kind of thick. That's not great. Maybe we'll see what we can condense here. Okay. So for savings right now, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2,000. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. 2,470. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 80. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 90. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So right now we have 2,494, I think, dollars. We do have a bit, let me see here. Health and beauty, we can take a 10 from health and beauty. I think that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Huh. 9, 10. Guess I counted it wrong. I don't know what happened there. We're gonna head put this 10 in here. Where else? I'm thinking about taking the 100 out of the gift fund and using that to go ahead and condense, because why not? So how many of these do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we could do this. That would be 100. And then we can do some more of that with this money. Hold on. We have 2 10s, and I think this is 20. It is 30. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do that swap. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Yeah, so this is just going to be that. That sucks. It would have been a round number, but I made the other one round, but that's okay. So that's all the condensing that we can do for that right now, but it does, I hope that does help a little bit. So it should still be, what did we say, 2,499? No, 79, 89, something like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2,000. 400, 50, 60, 70, 80. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There were 10. So 90. 490. That sounds right. I think that's right. Cool. So there we have it. Thank you everyone so much for joining me on this cash stuffing. Again, this is more money that I'd like to have in this binder. So as soon as I get notification that my CD is up for renewal, we will go ahead and move that money somewhere safer. Ugh. Woo! Thank you all so much for being here today. I super duper appreciate it. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your Sunday, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day, everyone.